Good evening, scholars, staff, family, and friends, and thank you for joining us on this virtual platform as we celebrate the hard work of our 8th graders over the past 3 years. My name is Mr. Epley, and I've had the privilege of being at Gary Comer College Prep Middle School for the past decade. Graduates, we're not yet halfway through 2020, and already this year has been unlike any other we've ever experienced. We're in the midst of a global pandemic which has taken the lives of hundreds of thousands within months, and our lives have been turned upside down as a result. COVID-19 has prevented you all from engaging in opportunities that were designed to celebrate the significant milestone in your lives. 8th grade trip, advisory celebrations, luncheon, and an actual graduation. That's not fair. Recently, we've also witnessed the tragic murder of George Floyd at the hands of a white police officer in Minnesota. Unfortunately, Mr. Floyd is just one of dozens in recent years and thousands in our nation's history who have been killed simply for being Black in America. I know many of you have joined Zoom calls and Google Hangouts over the past week or so to reflect on race relations and police brutality and just the state of unrest in our city and country. While I don't have the answers, I know that we must not be passive. We must lock arms to continue to fight the systemic racism that plagues our country. I want to extend some gratitude to parents and families. As it's challenging being a staff member and a scholar at Comer, we know it's equally challenging to be a parent here. Our vision is to develop well-rounded and successful college graduates with exceptional strength of character. And although we've been blessed to be a part of your journey over the past few years, we know that you are the ones who will see that vision through. I also want to thank GCMS staff. I know after quite some time here that being noble is more than a job. It is a calling. It absolutely consumes us. But thank you for continuing because you believe in every one of our scholars. So thank you for your high expectations, for your relentless support, and for your love. Scholars, for those who have been here since 6th grade, the growth that you've experienced both in your academics as well as your character development has been phenomenal. And those who have joined our class in 7th or 8th grade have only made us stronger. Next year, you will be dispersed throughout the city of Chicago at schools like Jones College Prep, Lindblom, Lane Tech, Gwendolyn Brooks, and 5 different Noble campuses. Because of your hard work, many of you will be placed in advanced classes and have the opportunity to set yourself up to attend and graduate from the college of your choice. So to the class of 2028, and I say 2028 to shine a light on the graduation you all will be taking part in down the road, I hope you maintain a spirit of optimism and stay gritty during the next leg of the journey. Earlier this year, our staff wore shirts that said, "Our students are Black history." We're living in unique and challenging times. I hope that you use education as a means to empowerment so that you can continue to break the chains of systemic racism. There's so much work still to be done to create a better reality for the next generation. God bless you all, and I'll be praying for you to be change makers and catalysts for equity. Congrats once again to the 8th grade graduates of 2020.
Hi, my name is Abiola Adekola, and I'm the salutatorian for the class of 2020. The mission and vision of Gary Comer College Prep Middle School is to guide the work of both our teachers and scholars every day. The vision of Gary Comer College Prep Middle School is to develop well-rounded and successful college graduates with exceptional strength of character. The academic growth of scholars guided by this vision is truly exceptional and puts us on a path to attend excellent high schools and colleges in pursuit of our individual dreams. Our mission goes hand in hand with our vision. In order to assure that scholars graduate from college as well-rounded, successful college graduates, our scholars master a rigorous college preparatory curriculum, develop the discipline necessary to succeed in life, and begin to honor the greater community. In addition to engaging in a challenging curriculum with the support of teachers, scholars are supported in achieving this mission and the vision and advisory. Reflecting on my 3 years here at Gary Comer College Prep, I've realized it's not just a middle school. It's a family. This year, I've had the least amount of detentions. And no, it's not because of quarantine. Okay, maybe it is. However, let's not forget the people who've made school more memorable. This would be my fellow classmates. Don't get me wrong, we were still goofy in class, but we always stuck together and helped each other out. Especially the ones I've known since 6th grade. Thank you all. I hope you all move forward to achieve great accomplishments. I want to say thank you to all my teachers. Through the years, I've learned to acknowledge my talents and display them through the help of this school. I have to give a lot of the credit to Ms. Benjamin, though. She's the reason I pushed myself so hard. I drove her crazy, but she still helped me. To this day, she still tells my mom when I don't do my homework. I want to say thank you to my parents, my brothers, and my sister for the emotional and physical support. Without all of you, I couldn't have succeeded. I want to thank everyone who's taken the time out of their day to assemble here and listen to our graduation. In 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, someone told me that I wouldn't always wear berets. Today, even though I've grown so much, I represent my childhood joys through the beret I'm wearing. I'm also 100% sure that my corny jokes helped everyone, especially Zan, get through these years. There's one last joke I want to tell you before I leave the school. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pen? Because it's pointless. If you're laughing now, you're welcome. Through my study of the Bible and the curriculum at GCMS, I've become a better and more mature person. I plan to keep striving to do my best. I'll face every challenge head on, and I'll become a stronger person doing so. Finally, I leave this school with one more poem. Through thick and thin, through sunny days and Chicago winds, we're finally gathered here to claim our diplomas and secure the win. Thank you for the long-time friends and for the funny and beautiful memories that will never end. Thank you. You did it. Oh!
Hello, Class of 2020. My name is Kenya Walker, and today I stand before you as a Class of 2020 salutatorian. As I think back on my 2 years attending GCMS, I am thankful for the opportunity to be a scholar at Noble. I was a bit nervous during my first week of school because my transition from 6th grade to 7th at a whole new school environment was frightening. However, everyone at GCMS was welcoming with open arms. It was comforting, and this gave me the confidence to open up a little. From there, I learned all there was to know about GCMS, including the rules, consequences, academic achievements, and festivities. GCMS's mission to create well-rounded college graduates is what led me to put in the effort and try my best. All the awards and celebrations were just more motivation to keep pushing myself to strive. Along the way, I gained some of the best friends you could ask for and created bonds with some of my teachers. I thank all the teachers, staff, friends, and peers for allowing me the opportunity to learn in an environment as great as this one. GCMS helped mold me into the person I am today, and I am eternally grateful for that. Class of 2020, we made it, and I believe we are here to stay. Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is a journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. Kerry Washington. Bye.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be able to represent the Class of 2020. We are so grateful that all of you are here to celebrate us on this memorable day. We are also very thankful for all of the teachers that guided us throughout the years and all of the family members that continuously showered us with love and support and kept us focused. Graduation is a time for us to reflect on our past and look forward to our future. If I was told that I had to write this speech back in 6th grade, I would have nothing good to say. I would just complain about the strict rules, annoying teachers, and the lack of freedom. Back then, I would have been so excited to leave. But now, I don't want to. Especially with everything that has happened this year and that we didn't even get to have a complete year. We didn't get to do all the planned activities or walk across the stage. Still, this is a time to remember and cherish. Now I am more than prepared for my future and thankful for what GCMS has done for me. I remember when I first got to GCMS, my father had just passed away. I was given so much love and support from teachers and students. Ever since then, everything I do is for him. I do all of these things to make him proud. Over time, I learned to cope with the rules and enjoy the experiences here. I have grown with my classmates and learned from my many mistakes. We have learned that self-control is everything. Our actions have consequences. Hard work does pay off, and countless of other things. The growth we have experienced here surpassed my expectations. I wish the best of luck upon my classmates for the next year and beyond. I hope you find happiness in everything that you do. From the entire graduating class of 2020, thank you to every single GCMS staff member for preparing us mentally and academically for the next years of our life.
Can you check my demerits? What are my grades? Who has office hours? Who has LaSalle? It's been so weird going from hearing this every day to not seeing you guys at all. You guys may be my 3rd advisory, but you're the only ones I've had from 6th to 8th grade. And it's been a privilege to know and work with you guys. Whether this is your 1st year or your 3rd year with me, thank you for welcoming me into your families as you've become part of mine. This year we've had 5 top CAD mounts, more students perform in the talent show, more students than ever on honor roll, and more growth than before. At the end of the year, I'll remember origami and airplane making in 6th grade, movies and lunches in 7th grade, and dance parties in 8th grade. I'll remember community service trips where you guys somehow always ended up with the ones with the food, and I'll remember Connect 4 and rock, paper, scissors challenges and game nights. But most of all, I'll remember looking up and seeing you guys talking about what you've learned, what in class, dancing, music, life, and thinking how much you've grown. I'll remember what it looked like when you guys got good news and were happy. I'll remember how you guys finally learned the power of silence and how to line up. And I hope you remember these things too. I hope when you think about GCMS and advisory, it makes you smile like I know I will. I hope you remember how every conversation ended with, you know I love you, right? So congrats, and you know I love you.
Fellas, let me start this by acknowledging how strange it is to be celebrating this moment with you through a screen instead of by your side. I have been looking forward to this day just as much as you have throughout the year, and it disappoints me that we can't share this moment together in person before we all pass on to the next steps in our lives. But my goal in this short message is going to be to send you off with some words of encouragement nonetheless. So here we go. The ongoing pandemic has taught me about the importance of family in my life. Whenever I was in the building at GCMS, our advisory was the closest thing to a family I had. I hope you feel that way as well. What started in 2017 as a small, quiet family that met in a former closet 3 times a day became a pretty big family in 2020 with a lot of diverse personalities. Our group this year had such a wide collection of interests and talents, and I think that positively affected the group experience over time. One quality that stands out about our group the past 3 years is the enjoyable senses of humor you all brought with you to school every day. Whether it was photoshopping our heads onto groundhogs for a door decorating contest in 6th grade that we should have won, or just the daily banter and midday that went on every day. I got a lot of laughs with you guys in over the course of these last 3 years. Even stuff I didn't think was funny at the time, like that crazin'. I look back on it now, and it's actually really funny. I find it hilarious. So one thing I want you to remember, as you continue to grow and your priorities change in high school, don't forget how your senses of humor and unique personalities can brighten the days of others when you want them to. Our advisory was always known for going places. We've been all over the city, from college basketball games to Dave & Buster's to the movies and other events. My biggest regret is that I never got to take you paintballing like we originally planned. Mark my words, when it is safe to resume gathering in groups, I will be rounding up as many of you as possible for a trip to go paintballing. That is a promise. But all 20 of you are going on to high school, and you're still going places, but more in the figurative sense. You will make an impact on the world with your collection of talents, intellect, interests, and character. But what will that impact be? And where will that impact take you? While these questions will not be answered today, I want you to know that you can always call on me as you find your way to your own answers over the course of the next 4 years and beyond. Don't be shy. After all, you guys are still family to me, even now that you've graduated. Good luck next year, and congratulations on this accomplishment. May it be among other accomplishments that you will make in your life. Thank you for everything that you have given me in the past 3 years. I value our experience together, and I hope to see all of you as soon as possible. Enjoy this day as much as you can as we continue to celebrate you throughout this ceremony.
Hello, families. My name is Miss Ina Briggs, and I'm here to talk to you today about my amazing advisory, the DU Dillard University Diamonds. Before I give my tribute, I want to say it has been an incredible journey with these young ladies over the last 3 years, and it's such a surreal moment to think that our time has so abruptly come to an end with everything that's going on with COVID-19 and school closures. I wish I'd had the opportunity to spend a little bit more time with my girls, but I will fight back the tears as I give them a heartfelt tribute. Our advisory time over the past 3 years has grown to become a bonding space where each one of us could let our hair down and share intimate things that stayed within our safe space. The amazing young ladies of the DU Diamonds Advisory have developed into a sisterhood where they challenge, encourage, and hold one another accountable to being the best version of themselves daily. We started with confessions in their 6th grade year, where they would share the things they had been wanting to get off of their chest all week but couldn't, to our midday movement in their 7th grade year, where each one of us would lead a workout on a different day of the week to keep each other active. This wasn't something they always wanted to do. To finally, our Confessions 2.0, where we evolved from not just sharing school confessions, but to include the burdens of life that these young ladies carry with them like an invisible load no one could even imagine was there. I will never forget the strength and resilience of the young ladies in my advisory. Each one of them brings a unique personality to the table, and I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to learn and grow as their advisor. To the 7 original DU Diamonds, Amina, the overachiever, Kennedy, the trendsetter, Denasia, the artist, Kaya, Miss Feisty, Diamond, the glow-up queen, Chelsea, our sunshine, and Zanaya, the flower, who has blossomed so wonderfully, you 7 will always have a very special place in my heart. I've watched you grow from curious 11-year-olds who looked forward to ice cream socials and Zest Fest to young ladies who would beg for my mirror during AMA to make sure your hair and lip gloss was on point before class. But on a serious note, when I see how focused and driven each of you are and how much you've progressed during our time together, I believe in the power of advisory and the positive impact it has made on your success at Gary Comer Middle School. To Dalen, Elena, Ayana, Kenya, Amaya, and Kayla, you joined us late 6th grade, early 7th grade year. And I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to spend the last 2 years getting to know you. You all joined us and immediately became a part of the sisterhood without skipping a beat. I couldn't even imagine our advisory without your unique balance of wits, sassiness, Ayana, and energy. To Caitlin, Imaya, Janae, and Ayana, you all joined us this past year, but it honestly feels like we've known each other forever. I've learned so much about each and every one of you in such a short period of time. I will never forget our bonding moments during mobilization. Through 03s, report card pickups, assemblies, advisory incentives and activities, seminar, and everything in between. It has been an absolute pleasure to be both your advisor and your teacher. I hope that I provided you with an example of what is possible for someone who looks like you in the world that we live in today. I will always, always be there for you to coach you through the challenges that life will inevitably throw your way, just as I have been during our time together at GCMS. And for the final time, I will say, go out into the world and shine bright like the diamonds that you are. With love, Miss Briggs.
I am honored to present to you the 11 amazing ladies of the Kansas Jayhawk Advisory. When I moved back to Chicago 3 years ago to teach at Gary Comer, I wasn't sure what to expect. My first day was also the girls' first day of their middle school career. I walked in and found a room full of wide-eyed scholars anxiously waiting to see if whether or not they'd be in LaSalle and their summer packets were really complete or not. I had assured the girls right then and there that I'd be their mentor and their teacher for the next 3 years of their middle school careers. Little did I know they would teach me much more than I could ever teach them. Watching these young ladies grow and mature over the last 3 years has brought me great joy as well as many gray hairs along with it. I've had to be patient with them just as much as they have grown to be patient with me. The memories we've made, both laughing and crying, will always be remembered, and I will cherish every pep talk and time spent together as a family. I will truly miss the "but mama" screams countless times a day, and we've had our ups and downs, but we've always had each other. To my 11 ladies, never give up on your dreams. You are destined to be whatever and whoever you want to be. Don't let anyone ever tell you differently. I want to leave you with this. Before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. And before you quit, try. I hate to say it, ladies, but you're stuck with me forever. I can't wait to see you at every high school and college graduation from here on out. Congratulations, I love you so much.
To my Purdue gals, I am so proud of you today. I adopted my girls in their 8th grade year after they lost a beautiful and amazing advisor in Miss Beckler, whom they loved and who loved them. And this was no easy task. But I am forever grateful for the experience of having the privilege of working with 15 amazing young ladies. Seeing your faces each day was an absolute pleasure. You are some of the hardest working scholars I've ever mentored. You are dedicated, you are driven, you take pride in yourselves, and you have made me a better educator. And for that, I am forever grateful. I hope that you know that you can always count on me to be a resource in your lives. And I look forward to seeing your future successes and hearing your future success stories. I love you and I congratulate you on your completion of middle school.
as I sat and listened to advisors openly and passionately talk about their homerooms this summer, I'll admit I was very confused. Isn't it just homeroom, I thought to myself as I listened to them gush over their girls and their boys. Homeroom for me was always a way to just pass time between the classes, so I didn't understand. Joining a group of girls that had already been together since 6th grade was one of the most fearful and nerve-wracking experiences. I remember that first night of orientation trying my hardest to be fun and bright, but at the end of the day, I wasn't sure that I had made the connection that I set out to make. I remember the first time Kenya asked, "Can we call you Mama Williams?" And my heart melted at the question. I've been auntie, I've been sissy, I've been baby girl, but I've never been called mama. I don't have any kids of my own. So of course I obliged, and there was so much love that came with that nickname. That's what it's felt like for me. I felt like a mama bear with her cubs, guiding and protecting them, all the while getting back their unending devotion and fierce love. On some of my worst days, I would come into homeroom and my girls would give me big smiles on their faces, tell me that I look pretty, and ask me for my advice. They put so much trust and respect in my opinion. And without knowing it, those days saved me from myself, saved me from thinking that I had been a failure. And for that, I owe my girls so much. This year was snatched away from them unfairly. But even these short months getting to be their advisor have been some of the most rewarding of my entire teaching career. I am proud to be the mom of 15 beautiful souls who will never lose their special places in my heart. I love them and I cherish them.
I read a famous quote one day that has stuck with me since that day. Don't make your goal to be the best. The best is a label. It's something someone else decides for you. Better is more personal. In our current pandemic, strive to be better for yourself, your family, your community, and your city. There's a lot going on in the media these days, and the phrase that continues to be said is, "This is our new normal." Who wants to be normal? Before the pandemic, did you consider your world normal? I know I didn't. I say that to say this. Continue to make this world a better place. Continue to make yourselves better. Every day is a new day to learn. So continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to bring positivity to those around you. peace, love, and hope. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hey, graduates, how you doing? It is Mr. Briscoe coming at you. I know most of you are like, who is Mr. Briscoe? Don't worry about all that. Actually, I am the founding tech for Gary Comer College Prep Middle School. Yes, that's right. All the technology that has been brought in and that has been upgraded the last few years, I have been the one heading that up with a team of extraordinary technologists who've worked side by side with me, and I love them. I want to first congratulate you on making this milestone in your academic career. And coming up this summer, I've got a challenge for you. I want you to stay reading. I want you to stay in science. I want you to stay in math. And I want you to have a whole lot of fun. Now, I know the last few months have been really stressful for you. I know you had big hopes on graduating and walking across a gigantic stage, and maybe we'll be able to do that later in the summer. But for now, I want you to appreciate what the staff has put together for you in a virtual world. And I want you to embrace it, and I want you to enjoy it. Why? Because we really don't have a choice, and we can't mope about this. You're graduating, and that's powerful. That's exciting. And you did the work. You put in the extra hours. You did exactly what you needed to do to sit in that seat, and you deserve an applause for that. I can't hear you. Clap it up. All right. Hey, we're all proud of you at Noble. And we thank you for your time, and we thank you for your dedication. And parents, we thank you for trusting your young people with us. And we know that when it comes to high school, people take different journeys. Some go on to other Noble schools, which we love, by the way, and some don't. But whatever it is, we hope that we have changed your life. We hope that you never forget the values of scholarship, honor, and discipline. COVID is only making a moment in our lives, but you are making history for your families. And be grateful about that. You have an opportunity now to go on and excel and show people in high school, show teachers in high school what you're made of, to help your peers in high school so they can be what you've been made of the last few years. Yeah, I know. Sometimes being at a Noble school was rough. Sometimes Mr. Epley really put the smack down on you. But hey, you can smell what destiny is cooking, and destiny's cooking you. You are the future, and we believe in you. We believe that you will prosper. We believe that you will be successful, and we believe that you are already outstanding. So congratulations. I know it's virtual, but hey, you're resilient as well as brilliant, and Noble loves you, and we thank you. Have a great, great summer, and congratulations once again on achieving this academic milestone. God bless you.
Gary Comer Middle School, how you guys doing? It's your boy D Nash checking in. I just want to tell y'all congratulations. Yeah, this wasn't the best way y'all thought that y'all would be graduating, but y'all took a bad situation and turned it into a positive and still made it through. Just remember, you guys more than enough. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. You got everything inside of you need to accomplish any goal. It's inside of you already. Salute to all you guys. Just, you know, the world is crazy right now, you guys. And just look at going into high school, what you guys are going to be going through, and the incredible journey you're about to start. So this is only the beginning. You know, through God, family, friends, and the village, you can definitely accomplish anything.
Hey, I am Faye Child. I trust everyone out there is doing well. I hope everyone out there is staying safe. I want to send a major shout out and congratulations to the Gary Comer College Prep Middle School graduating class 2020. Hey, 2020, 20, hey, 2020, 20, hey, 2020, 20, hey, 2020, hey. But no, seriously, I am super proud of you guys. It's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to have you guys working with my organization this past year. I just want to share with you two things. One, knowledge is power. Remember that. Knowledge is power. The more knowledge you obtain, the more prepared you are to be a threat in any situation, to be a threat to competition, to be a threat to haters, and anyone who doesn't want to see you succeed. And in this time, in this world that we're living in right now, you can be a threat to injustice systems. Number two, always think outside the block. Always make sure you're ready to rise to any occasion. In my case, my block was the streets and the things that I thought and was taught was cool when I was growing up. In your case, it's anything that hinders your progress. So always remember to think outside the block. Again, I'm proud of you guys. Congratulations. As always, I am Fatal. I am Inglewood. I am Chicago. I am not a politician. They call me the mayor, though. Do the right thing. Get your mind right. Be dangerous.
What's up? How you doing, bro?
What's up? How you doing?
Good to see you, man. What's going on with you?
I'm just graduated out of high school.
You just graduated? That's what's up, man. What's your plans, man?
Just get out of the city.
Get out the city?
Yeah. So I got a lot of friends that's been getting shot and killed. Over the weekend of May 2nd, I had 3 friends get shot one night. I had a friend that I knew since I was young. He just got killed.
Jeez. Man, I like what you first said, though. You said you had a plan. When you have a plan, that's what keeps you safe in Chicago. They create a force field around you, you know what I mean? Like, plans not only tell you what to do, they tell you what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's the middle of a pandemic right now, you know what I mean? So if you got a purpose, it'll pull you through this pandemic. What type of college you talking about going to?
I got a full ride scholarship.
Oh, for real? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How'd you pull that off?
Just staying focused in school, playing sports, and just being a people's person. And always being adapted to my environment. Being a person and helping people out. So.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's I like your perspective on things, man. You know, you just said a lot of your friends just died. I always think about perspective. You ever heard the story of two salesmen? So it's like two salesmen, man. One salesman look outside, he see it's raining real bad. He say, dang, man, it's raining real bad. With weather like this, my boss can't expect me to go outside and make sales. So he stay home. And the other salesman, he look outside, he see the same storm. He say, dang, it's raining real bad. You know, with weather like this, what a great day to go outside and make sales. Everybody go be home, especially the salespeople. Especially the salespeople. So that remind me of what you just said. You said a lot of your friends been killed. It's some people that couldn't take that. Some people were like, man, you know what? A lot of my friends has been killed. A lot of my friends going to jail, and they wouldn't be going to Northern Illinois University. You know what I'm saying? They would just stay home. But some people like you look outside and say, man, the city messed up. I'm going through a pandemic. I'm losing my friends left and right. And you still go to college. It's about your perspective and how things work out for you, man. So I love to hear that your head on straight. I'm proud that you're going to school too, man. Hey, what's up? It's Jamal Cole, my block, my hood, my city. I want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. Look, y'all did it, man. If you can make it in Chicago, you can make it anywhere in the world. And everybody know that, man. Everybody know that. If you come out of here, you resilient. A lot of people not resilient like y'all. Listen, I want y'all to stay safe right now. Don't wait for things to change. Things ain't never gonna change. The only way things change is when you change. I don't care if I'm talking to high school graduates or I'm talking to business leaders throughout the country. Listen, I tell them, the only way things get better for you is when you get better. And the way you get better is setting big goals. If you run around Chicago right now, you say, hey, what's up, man? What you doing? They say, oh, I'm just maintaining. Run. You don't want to be next to nobody just maintaining. If you say, oh, what's up, what's going on, man? They say, oh, I'm just trying to stay out the way. Run. You don't want to be next to nobody that's trying to stay out the way. You want to be next to somebody that's trying to be in the way. Set big goals. Goals so big that it wake you up at 4 in the morning. I'm so pumped up for y'all, man. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Y'all be safe. Peace.
You did so in the midst of something that this country has not seen in over 100 years. Whether you realize it or not, you, the class of 2020, are strong, you are resilient, you are our class of endurers. I stand in awe of you, I really do. And I want you to know that you had the power to do anything. You've already demonstrated that you can do anything. Hold on to that power. You're gonna need it, because I have to be honest with you. Life is going to continue to throw you many challenges. There are gonna be struggles. There will be moments of self-doubt and insecurity in college and beyond, but that's okay. Remember this moment. Remember everything that you've been through. You can do this. And I also want you to know that you are worthy. You are about to enter classrooms and boardrooms. There are gonna be times when you're gonna be the only one in that room who looks like you, and there'll be other times where you might be surrounded by hundreds who look like you. But regardless, I want you to own your space, own your story, own that seat, and own your destiny. You deserve to be there. Where you might have left our physical buildings several months ago because of this pandemic, know that you never left our hearts. You never left our noble family. And because you're graduating, that doesn't mean that you're leaving our noble family. You will always be here with us. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything whatsoever. We love you. We are so proud of you. I cannot wait to see what the world has in store for you. Congratulations to the class of 2020.